Coming towards the third lesson for this week, for the chapter number 1 to 1000. The topic is rounding. Objectives for today's lesson are to round off the numbers to nearest 10, to round off the numbers to nearest 100. Let's start the lesson by recalling place value. Look at the first row of numbers with the place value identified at the top. This is 374, 738, 912. You have to identify the place value of the second row having 3 numbers. Do it yourself and take your time. Alright children, I can help you this way, that within the second row, each digit of the given number fall under the relevant place value given at the top, like 221, 1 at unit place, 2 at tens place, and again 2 at hundreds place. As you know that while reading the place value chart, we always move from right towards left. In the same way, you will identify the place values for 433 and 528. Alright children, let's do another activity, drawing a number line. As number line is a very important resource for rounding. While drawing a number line, you have to keep few points into your mind. First of all, number line is always having equal divisions, and most of the number lines are having 10 divisions. First draw a number line between 0 to 10, and then draw another number line from 0 to 100. These two number lines are also shown in the given diagrams. Children, whenever you are given a number for rounding, for example 25, you will draw a number line between 20 and 30. And if you are given, for example, a number 47, you will draw a number line between 40 and 50. A number line is always having 2 tens at both of its ends, the given tens and the next tens. In the same way, you will draw the number line for given hundreds as well. If you are given 255, you will draw the number line between 200 and 300. Similarly, if the given number is 433 to be rounded, you will draw the number line between 400 and 500. Rounding means rounding up with the closest tens. Look at the given picture carefully. You can see different numbers sliding over the roller coaster. If you observe, 5 is at the top, in the middle, at the halfway. The numbers coming before halfway are rounded down, and the numbers coming after halfway are rounded up, as well as the number at the top in the middle, that is 5, is always rounded up. To clarify the concept of rounding, let's discuss some examples as well. If the number given is 52, which is to be rounded, that comes before halfway, and it will be rounded down as 50. And if the number given is 57, that comes after halfway, and it will become 60 as it will be rounded up. Alright children, let's do another interesting activity. Look at the given picture and divide a number grid in the same way. One half of the grid is having the numbers from 5 onwards, while other half is having the numbers till 4 at unit place. For example, if you have to round the number 32, it will be rounded down as 30, as it is highlighted in the respective row as well. But if the number is 37, it will be rounded up as 40, which is also highlighted in the respective row. The numbers at the right side of the grid will be rounded up, while the numbers on the left side of the grid will be rounded down. As you know that the numbers from halfway onwards are always rounded up, and the numbers coming before halfway are always rounded down. Now this is the time to watch a video for rounding. Children, watch the video carefully and relate all the given details of video with the points and activities done so far. So let's watch.
What you're going to do is draw a hill that has a valley in front and a valley in back. We'll start with an easy number. We'll go with 38 and round it to the nearest tens place. 3 is in the tens place, so we're going to write a 3 at this first valley, and there's one digit afterwards, so we're going to put 1 0. Now we're going to count up by, since we're doing tens, the tens place, we're going to count up by tens. 30, 40, and we'll write a 40 on the other valley. Now all we need is the number that comes in the middle, which is 35. Now we've made kind of a curvy number line, and all we need to do is find 38. So 30, 35, 38 will be right about here. And I'm going to draw a car. Now if this were a toy car, then, and I let it go, it would fall down the mountain and land right here at 40. So 38 rounded to the nearest tens place is 40. Let's try that with another number, 32. So we'll look on our number line. We find 32, probably right about there. We'll make our car. Let it go, and it's gonna, this time it's gonna go backwards, and it's gonna fall at 30. So 32 rounded to the nearest tens place is 30. Now what would happen if we had a number that was right on top of the hill, a number that ended in 5, like 35? We're going to put our car right on top of the hill at 35. When this happens, all we need to do is give it a little push with our finger forward, and then it'll just go down the mountain and it lands on 40. 35 rounded to the nearest tens place is 40. Now what would happen if we wanted to round a larger number, like a number in the hundreds place? Let's do the number 427. So what we're going to do is we underline the number in the hundreds place, which is a 4. We'll write that here. There's 2 digits after that, so I'm going to do 1, 2 zeros. Since it's the hundreds place, we're going to count up by hundreds. 400, 500. And now we just put the number in the middle, which is 450. You'll always put a 5 right after your number, and that's how you know what goes in the middle. So let's find 427. Let's see, 400, 450, 427 would probably be right about here. I'm going to put my car in here, let it go, and 427 goes back down to 400. 427 rounded to the nearest hundred is 400. This works really well with really big numbers as well. So let's try rounding 68,799, and we're going to round this to the nearest 10,000s place. So you'll just do the same thing. You're going to write your 6, the number you underlined, and then count how many digits come after. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 60,000. So up here we're going to write 70,000, and in the middle we'll write 65,000. Now we have our number line, and all we need to do is find where 68,000 is going to fall, which is maybe right about here. We'll make our little car, its little wheels. We're going to let go, and it will go forward to 70,000. And that's how you round numbers with the cars and hills trick.
Okay, now this is the time to think about the given questions. Round off to the nearest 10, and the given number is 74. First of all, you will draw a number line between 70 and 80. Then note down the middle point. What's the middle point? Yes, 75. If the number is falling before 75, then it will be rounded down. If the number is falling after 75, it will be rounded up. So think about it. How can you round 74? Yes, 74 is rounded as 70 because it comes before 75. Round off to nearest 100. Yes, this time you have to round the numbers in hundreds. The number given is 712, and the number line is between 700 and 800. What you have to note first of all, Yes, the middle point, 750. And where is the given number falling? Before and after the middle point? Yes, before the middle point, 712. So it will be rounded down as 700. Look at the next example. The given number is 661 and the number line is between 600 and 700. What is the middle number? Yes, 650. And 661 falls after middle number or before middle number? Yes, after middle number. So it will be rounded up as 700. Now this is the time to do some questions yourself. Round off to nearest 10 and the number given is 52. Question number 2, round off to the nearest 100 and the number given is 874. For both of the numbers, number lines have been drawn for you. That is also a help. Identify the middle number on both of the number lines and just see that where the given number is falling, before the middle number or after the middle number. So take your thinking time. How 52 will be rounded? Round it up or round it down? Yes, round it down as 50. Coming towards 874. Yes, it will be rounded up as 900 as it is falling after the middle number. Good job. Alright children, after doing much practice of rounding, I hope you are clear about the concept. Now this is the time to do the written task. You have to complete page number 28 of textbook, question number 1 and 2. Children, if you are short of space for question number 2, you can do it on notebooks. As well as you have to do question number 1 on page number 29 of textbook. I hope you can do it independently. Well students, I hope that you were convenient with the given written task. This is the wrap up time. Let's discuss some answers from the given task. The given values are taken from page number 29 and 28 of the textbook. Within the first question, you have to round off the given numbers to nearest 10. 12, 23, 39, 78. So let's discuss the answers. 12 is rounded down as 10. Correct. 23 as 20. 39 rounded up as 40. 78 rounded up as 80. Round off these numbers to nearest 100. 271. Yes, as it comes after 250, so round it up as 300. 344. Yes, falls before 350, so round it down as 300. Similarly, 433 as 400 and 563 as 600. Coming towards the reinforcement task, you need to complete question number 2 given on page number 29 of textbook. If you are short of space on the given page of textbook, you can use your notebook as well. So stay safe and study well.